Good morning, good morning. Well, it's the next day following the brisket cook. So I haven't looked at it. I'm going to do the big reveal on the video this morning. It sure does smell good. So I'll tell you a little bit about how I did it in a few moments. But yesterday, Mrs. Carnivore was even more busy. So this was 20 pounds of brisket, and now there's 12 pounds of meat here. So what this is, I'm going to show you just a second. These are ingredients for what's called carnivore stew. Now, carnivore stew has 3 ingredients in it. It's got liver, chuck roast, and beef heart. Okay, so this is what we have here. She's already put it together. This is the chuck roast and the liver. I know it doesn't look too appetizing now, but it will. And this is the beef heart. Okay, this is one of my favorite things to have on the carnivore diet. It's a great lunch for me to have at work because for some reason it's extremely filling. And talk about the nutrition between the heart and the liver and the chuck roast. Great fats, so many vitamins, minerals. It's amazing. And what I'll do is I'll take this to work. This is a Tupperware vent and serve. So Mrs. Carnivore typically makes my lunch, and we'll fill this up. And if I ate this whole thing, I would be stuffed for the rest of the day. But I probably would eat it because I love it that much. But these are awesome because they're basically unbreakable. I take it, put it in my microwave at work. I just pop this top off. That's the vent top, and I'm all good. Now I have my own bowl. So it's awesome. She sears the meat first, and then she cooks it in a beef broth and slowly cooks it for hours. And I'm telling you, I love it. It's amazing, and I can't wait to have this batch of it. But and now here we go, the big reveal, the 20-pound brisket. See how this thing goes. It's kind of crazy.
Oh my gosh, falling apart.
You can see all the juices going off of it. So what I did is I brought it up to a temperature about 170 degrees or so, and then I wrapped it and I brought it into the house and put it in the oven at 275 degrees. And once it reached a temperature of about 205 degrees, an internal temperature, all I did, and this was last night about 7:30. Remember I said it was going to take about 12 hours. Well, it took about 12 hours. And all I did was I just turned off the oven. And when I turned off the oven, I just left it in there overnight. And so this is the next morning. So it's been in there for, I guess, almost 12 hours, 11 hours. All right, let me see how this looks. I like to cut it this way first. This is the way that I like to do it. So this is considered the flat. This is considered the point. So I'll just slice through a couple slices here. This little triangle piece is typically a piece that they'll take off. And you can see. Now, a lot of people will cut off the fat. I leave the fat on because in our world, you want to eat the fat because there's lots of good fatty acids in there for your hormones and your general health, and it gives it a heck of a lot of flavor. So that's my brisket reveal. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to cut this in slices and put it in Tupperware so we can refrigerate it. So have a wonderful day. Get out there, eat some meat, and that's a superfood.